I am so happy to be here with you once again. I know I've taken a break, but I was told I was allowed to. I'm allowed to take as many breaks as I want, as are you. Maybe you're somebody who constantly works all the time, and you need some you time. There's something about that I'm kind of hearing. Um, to take some time out for yourself when you need to. Don't overwork yourself. Obviously, that's never good. So, what I'm trying to do today is I'm trying to do well, first of all, thank you for coming back if you are returning, and if you're new, welcome. And second of all, I'm trying to do a 2023 type of read. So, kind of just like give you a general idea of what we're kind of gonna be looking at, when it comes to beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so kind of like the end is the overall outcome, not the end. Um, there is a lot of negativity, I'm gonna say, that's kind of floating around right now, and I want to tell you, don't feed into it. It is super easy, especially because I feel like I believe Mars was in like retrograde pretty bad. Like maybe like a week or so ago, or the week before. I experienced it pretty heavy myself as an Aries. So I just kind of want to give us an idea of what we're kind of looking at. And as far as I can see, the negativity is really just kind of mental in this situation. Like, there isn't going to be a lot of things that is going to happen to our collective that is going to be in the physical sense where, like, things are breaking down. Things aren't working out when it comes to any kind of relationships. I feel like 2023 is our collective's like biggest year when it comes to energy, and that's because of the accumulation of karma. We have a lot of good karma that we've built up, and that's pretty much what I'm being told, is that because we have built up so much good karma, it is going to be the end of a lot of negative things, a lot of bad cycles when it comes to, say, our habits, or when it comes to bad cycles in life that we keep repeating. I mean, that's also bad habits, but a lot of it's kind of mental in this sense, where it's like, um, you're if you are struggling from mental health issues, if you're struggling from any kind of bad mental ways of thinking, I feel like that's going to be scrubbed away. And I know that there's a lot of like energies around that are kind of trying to put everybody in a lower level way of thinking. um I feel like we just have to banish that. We have to banish that energy completely. And I will do a banishing spell at some point. We don't necessarily even need it, because all you have to do is basically pray to kind of banish this energy. And I know that's really like, you're like, oh, that's too easy. No, it's not, it's not that it's easy. It's just that that's the truest way to kind of remove this energy. We could do all the protection spells we want. We could do kind of whatever it is that we need to do, but when it comes down to it, if we're really going to bring in the strongest energy, we just have to pray. We have to pray on that energy. We have to manifest that energy. And I feel like also, if you're in my collective, you've done that over a certain amount of time, where now those energies are here to help you, and they've always been, but it's almost like you're going to be able to see it much more. So let's get an idea of what we're talking about here, because this is so much energy that I haven't even started the reading, and I do apologize, but I was basically getting a reading during the shuffles. So let's kind of get an idea of what this year is looking like. Okay, I feel like a lot of us are going to get rid of things that aren't working. in our life, I feel like whatever isn't working is totally going to be dead to us, and that's the truth. With the Ace of Swords, I really do feel like whatever this is totally fucking ending. Any kind of regret, anything of that nature, I feel like we're just gonna be ignoring it with this back energy card. And in the middle energy, I feel like we're gonna be giving back to ourselves, okay, and balancing ourselves out. Or maybe that's exactly what you've done already, because this is kind of like, I feel like these energies are like the beginning energies of the year. What we could kind of feel like the overall what our overall takeaway is like our overall takeaway is a lot of growth this year. And let's see kind of like the middle energy, like what are we, like what's gonna happen in between this growth and the overall outcome. What do we have to look forward to, or what is going to be happening for us? What is our energy? Oh wow, I love this. Okay, so we got the Queen of Wands, we got Justice, and the Lovers. So I kind of feel like um whoever I'm talking to, you reached a level of self love where I feel like you're actually going to be making a choice on who your new partner is within the middle of this year. I feel like from what I heard, it was like summer or spring. So, I mean, honestly, if that's what you want, that's awesome. That's here for you. And the other way that I'm seeing this is that with the Queen of Wands, it's kind of like you're gonna make the choice to really love on yourself, okay? Like you're gonna have a lot of like fans and stuff, like from what I can see, because your confidence is gonna be really high, and you're gonna have a lot of people that are drawn to that energy, okay? And with that kind of energy, I feel like you're gonna make a judgment. Like you're gonna draw in particular people that you're gonna be like, okay, I want to work with you. I wanna be your friend. I wanna be your partner. I wanna be your lover. Whatever it is, you're going to be drawing it towards you. This year, I feel like is gonna be extremely big um when it comes to decisions as well. Like you're just gonna make the best decisions. Let me get an oracle card on this Lover's energy. What is this Lover's energy? Can you give me a little bit more information, a little bit more confirmation? Like what is this exactly? We always get the Lovers. I kind of want to know what is this referring to? What is this Lovers referring to? I heard clearing the mind. It's like a void, okay? If there's a void in your life, I feel like that's going to be over. And I don't really know what void, because I feel like I'm personally growing up, I felt like, yeah, I had kind of a little bit of a hole in my heart. But over time, it kind of healed on its own. So I feel like you're the same. It's almost like this is the year to kind of plug that hole. If there's a hole in your heart, or if there's like, I feel like a lot of bad ways of thinking, mainly a lot of negativity, a lot of negative people. I feel like that's part of it. It's like you're gonna let go of these negative things, these negative people, and you're gonna find compassion. You're gonna find compassionate people. I feel like you're gonna find people that are going to sympathize with you, people who are going to feel you, who are going to like be like, yeah, I feel the same way. People that are going to understand you. I also feel like you're going to be able to be compassionate. Maybe I'm talking to somebody who's been really angry, for a long time. I personally understand that. So I feel like you're going to choose to be compassionate this year. And I feel like that's actually going to open up so much for you. Um, I feel that. What is that? Can you give me like, what is this? What is this energy? Beginning. Okay, it's like you're beginning to kind of move away from traditional ways of thinking, and it's almost this energy is going to really heal you. It's going to be like you've been taking a specific medicine for a long time, and you've built up an immunity, whatever it is that you're sick with. It's built up, you know, a resistance. And so you're going to be given new medication in a sense. Okay, I'm not actually talking about real medication. For some of you I could be, hopefully not. But you know, you're going to be given something new that is really going to be very healing for you. Good intentions. You're going to be meeting, you're going to have a new beginning in life with somebody. I feel like it's a person that has good intentions. And I feel like maybe this hasn't happened for you a lot. Maybe where you come from, it's kind of like, you know, a weird background. I'm hearing, like, not the worst or the best, just kind of like, I want to say like confusing. I want to say, okay, with this it says community support in the upside down, universe in the upside down, beautiful. So I feel like wherever you came from, it was more important to be beautiful and attractive. I feel like that still happens. And I feel like that's kind of working against you. So I feel like sometimes being recognized for your overall appearance, it it's not as good as being recognized for your kindness and your loving heart and your, you know, following your dreams. You know, I feel like some of you are going to be doing that though. So let's get a last energy card, because I don't want these readings to be like a million years long. I do love a long reading, but you know, areas and all. So what is our overall outcome for kind of like this new energy? Like, I don't need to know the end of the year energy. I just need to know kind of what is the overall outcome? Like, what is all of the things of this year? What is it gonna amount to? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. What a story. So I feel like, oh wow. Okay, I really like this. So, you may or may not want me to say this out loud, okay? And this goes for our entire collective. Basically, you're gonna work on something. Um, Maybe that's too much already, but pretty much if you have been working on something, if um, or if you decide to work on something this year and wait and hold back from fighting and from problems and drama and kind of focus on yourself and balancing yourself out, I really feel like let's get the ending card for this. Wow. Okay. So, I'm not making this up. All right. So, you're going to heal from any and all traumatic things that have happened to you up from now until forever, and you're gonna find this emotional stability and true happiness. This is kind of what's gonna happen when you kind of buckle down this year. When you buckle down this year and you kind of really look within, and you know, this isn't gonna be easy. I hear for some of you, from some of you, you've been doing this and it's been helping you a lot. And for others of you, I'm hearing like it's a new experience for you, but with this leap of faith, you're gonna be in your true energies. And with this true energy, I feel like this is unstoppable energy. This is kind of like dumb luck in a way. And I love that. I love that for you. I love that for me. I love that for our collective. Dumb luck all day, okay? But that's how it's gonna look to other people, okay? But this dumb luck, it's not dumb luck. Basically, it's almost like You were born for this. Okay, this new beginning is something that you were literally born for. And that's what you're going to experience this year. And nobody and nothing can stop you. Because I've seen absolutely nothing that stops you but you. And the only way to not stop whatever it is to not. It's kind of like letting people walk all over you, letting people do whatever they want to do. That is going to ruin this year. So don't do that. Don't let anybody else try and control. I know that sounds weird, but that's kind of what I've been dealing with myself. It's kind of like you're in control. Okay, this is you on your throne. And this is the overall outcome. This is like the full energy of this year. This year is your year. Okay? And nobody can get in the way of that at all. There's no way. And the only person who can get in that way is you. And that's by not blocking off negative energies. And what I mean by that is like people who are bad for you, people who, take you out of your good place, your good zone, your good energy. People that fight with you, people that argue with you, people who aren't understanding of you. And I feel like even if it's at the beginning you feel kind of lonely, it doesn't, that's not it. Okay, that's not this year. That was like any other year but this year. And nobody can get in the way. No black magic, no bad magic, no good magic. Nothing can get in your way this year. And pretty much that's what the universe is saying, is that you've earned so many good things. Even if you have exploded within the last like 5 months on somebody, I'm hearing, it doesn't matter. Like, you've done your part. You've done what you needed to do. You've gone above and beyond what normal people would have ever done for people who basically shat on you. Okay, people who basically didn't even see you as being anything at all. You actually did what you could to help these people. And they totally took advantage of it. Okay, like if you gave them an inch, they took a mile. And that's like where this ends. Okay, you need to block those people out. That is the truth with this Ace of Swords. Okay, and this blocking energy, you are going to make it. Okay, but you're gonna make it better. You're not gonna be in this position if you decide to block them, because I do see this wounded warrior as being like, it's not necessarily you. Okay, somebody in your energy is a wounded freaking warrior, and I feel like that's the truth. Okay, as well. So you need to kind of take your energy and save it for you, because I feel like if you're going to spend your time trying to heal the wrong people who don't even care about you, and I know maybe it hurts to hear it that way, but it's what spirit wants me to tell you. There's people in your energy that you absolutely know are a complete waste of your time, and he wants you to stop messing with those people. Okay, and the sooner you do it, the sooner this year is about to get really freaking good. Okay, and I can tell you from my perspective, yes, that is absolutely the truth. The moment that I let go of the extreme drama queens in my life, everything just kind of cleared up. Everything. It was like it was raining constantly, and then the sun came out, and I was like, oh, that's all it took. That's all it took, was just like a tiny bit of loneliness in the first like 3-4 days, and then everything else was just sunshine and rainbows. So it's kind of like, you have to kind of choose this. Okay, when it comes to you, you are so strong that you have to choose this for you, and so that you don't get in your own way. But what I'm hearing also is that nothing can get in your way. You're gonna have the best year of your freaking life, and it has a lot to do with you being compassionate. And it's because I feel like like that's what people need right now. Let me get a confirmation. Yes, I feel like it's a cycle. Like there's just a cycle of people not being compassionate. And I feel like you're going to be that person that is compassionate. And I'm not saying like you're doing it to get something, but I feel like because you do it, you are going to get a hell of a lot. You're going to get so much. It's almost like you caring about other people. It's going to make them rush in. They're going to be rushing in to like, make sure that they're with your energy, and they're not gonna abuse you this time. I feel that really strong. Like, there's not, yes, because that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting people that are on your level because you're choosing to throw the ones who don't work for you completely out. And I know, like, I've probably said this a few times, but it was almost like, when a drug addict is like, I'm never gonna drink again, or when an alcoholic is like, I'm never gonna drink again, and then like next week they're drinking. It's kind of like that. It's like you weren't necessarily completely ready, but at this point, like it's just over. And even if you don't think it's over, and people are trying to like bring it back up, trying to make it happen, it's not gonna. So they're eventually going to give up and you're going to be able to move forward. It's almost like they're an anchor and their anchor is going to fall off of that rope and it's just going to sink to the bottom of the ocean and you're that ship. You're just going to coast away. It's this beautiful energy. It's almost this energy of release and peace and compassion, and like you're going to be compassionate for others and they're going to be compassionate for you. And maybe at the beginning it doesn't feel that way. I'm hearing it's not going to feel that way, but it's because that's the negative energies that are still kind of there. And that's why you need to block off those energies completely. Like if you need to do like a cord cutting ceremony, go ahead and do it. But I feel like with this energy, like all you need to do is pray. Like, how easy is that? No spell required, nothing required other than like, please, like, your words are very powerful right now too. I feel like you're gonna want to be more sensitive right now because I feel like a lot of people are going to be sensitive around you, and it's because you have this healing energy. So it's like you're gonna say really good things that heal people, but then you might say things that might be kind of, I feel like it's all in your head though. It's like you think you're saying the wrong thing, but it's not. I feel like you're going to be far more accepted this time. It's almost like people are going to be way more understanding this time around, and it's kind of going to throw you off a little bit where you're like, I'm so freaking glad that you don't hate me. Like I'm hearing that and it's like, how could I hate you? Like you're so sweet and nice, and like this is a good energy. I just feel very happy, and I feel like it's nothing can stop you, and it's that energy that I really love. And it's like this doesn't even require tarot because this is just pure energy. It's like I'm talking to somebody who deserves the world. Okay, like I'm seeing somebody who's being offered, like there's people kneeling down and offering things up towards you. You're like at this point in life where you're completely protected by the universe, and the universe is like serving you. This is really cool, and I feel like this is because this is your year. Like there doesn't even have to be a reason, okay? If you're in my collective, this is just your year. Especially I'm hearing if you've had really bad experiences, this is the year that is going to change it all. And there's just, I'm sorry, but if you're somebody here trying to fuck things up for me and my collective, it's not going to happen. You have no power here. There's absolutely nothing you can do. So maybe you should work on yourselves so that you can get to this point that my collective is in. and that where our level is. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's like, either you can sit there and hate, or you can change. You can make yourself a better person, and you don't have to hate anymore, because hate, it just hurts. Trust me, like, I've been there. So, but it doesn't matter who's watching. This is going to be the year that we're going to build ourselves new, completely new, when it comes to the people in our lives, and when it comes to the way that we think and the way things are that we do. I feel like we're going to advance in so many ways. And when it comes to a lot of that jealousy, I feel like they're going to stop hating, because they're not going to be able to. It's like the hate me because you ain't me energy is going to turn into more of a admiration energy. So I really do like that, for our collective. Like, it's about time that we get some real love here, and like we stop being hated on, and we start getting more love, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody who loves unconditionally, but it rarely happens in return. And you absolutely, out of all the people, totally deserve this 100%. And don't let anybody make you think that you don't deserve it, because you completely deserve all the good things in life. And no matter kind of how you think this year, I don't even think that's gonna stop you. That's the kind of energy we're dealing with. Like, when I try and say it, like when I started to say, like, don't get in your own way, I don't even feel that. I kind of felt like that was something you had to more worry about the last few years, is like putting your foot in your mouth, saying the wrong things, doing the wrong things. I feel like that's all past you. You're starting to form connections with people who see your flaws and completely accept them. And I freaking love that for you. And just make sure to thank the universe and be grateful. And just don't forget to be grateful, because that's probably the most important part of this entire journey and experience, is just staying humble, in the sense that you could still always thank God and always remember where you came from, and to care truly about other people. And once you connect with that side of you again, if you haven't, I feel like you're going to be so blessed, and you're going to receive so much. And I'm so grateful for that, for you, for me, for all of us. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Spirit. I really do appreciate it. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but I was told I could take a break, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you for joining me, and you have a blessed day.